What's going on, YouTubers? Hey, this is going to be another quick one on the distiller. Um, I'm going to show you where I keep my heat. I got a line drawn on there, that way I always know where it's at. See that line drawn on there on the back? Anyways, I keep it medium right there. That's where I keep it. It's what my burner looks like. And this is a 60,000 BTU unit, I think. I don't think it says any of that on there. You guys can pause the film and look if you want. Anyways, I believe it's a 60,000 BTU. Each burner is 30,000 BTUs. But here's the production again. Oh, of course it just stopped. There it goes. But yeah, nice little steady flow there. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, you guys should be making your own water. At least you know you're not getting poisoned by these fuckers. So, yeah. That's all I gotta say about that. And check into all these other guys I tell you guys about. You know, it's for your benefit that you're gonna get this. And you guys probably still see me smoking and be like, what the fuck, he's still smoking. Well, I smoke more weed than anything. This happens to be a cigarette, but I smoke more weed than anything. And that's how I keep my balance and my body in balance. But yeah, I just started doing the water, and seriously, guys, your words are power, okay? You guys got to understand this shit big fucking time. Your words are very powerful. Like I said, I've done the experiment myself. Do it yourself. Quit fucking, oh, I don't believe it. Instead of not believing it, why don't you just go fucking try it? Why don't you go out and try it and see if it works? You know, and give it a chance to work. Don't just fucking, right off the bat. Because like I said, as soon as I wrote I love you on there after 24 hours, I expected to notice a difference, but I didn't. You know? So like I said, 3 or 4 days later, a week later or so, that's when I noticed the difference in the taste of the water. I was like, oh, wow. You know? And like I said, it just proves it to yourself. You know, it doesn't matter how strongly you believe this stuff. When you prove it to yourself, it just, cinches it that much tighter, this knowledge, wham! You got a grasp on it now, baby. But, anyways, like I said, your water. That's why they killed Bruce Lee, because he told you about the water. He told you to be water. And they said, oh, fuck that shit. He's telling them about the water. We can't have that. We'll have a bunch of angry, woke up fucking slaves. So, anyways, your water's your most important, baby. And your food, but like I said, I don't think any of this shit affects me because of my state of mind. Okay, so it doesn't matter if I smoke fucking cigarettes or if I fucking, do whatever, eat all these poisons like you guys. Because your thought process is what creates all this. So yes, if you think you're being poisoned, and if you think these poisons, you are being poisoned. Let me rephrase that. But if you think these poisons are affecting you, that's when it affects you. When you put that shit into your thought, okay? This shit doesn't exist until you believe in it. Once you start believing in it, now you give it power. And the more belief you have, the more power you put into it, baby. So, yeah, like I said, I got to keep making these videos, because I love everyone. I really do. I seem like a hard-ass motherfucker, and it's just because I'm fed up, like I said in my other videos. I'm fed up with this shit. It doesn't have to be this way. We're living the worst possible fucking way we can. while other people are living high on the hog, So, like I said, everybody should be experiencing the same, peaceful life to where you're not in a constant state of, oh, how am I going to make it the next day? That's where they keep you in this constant state of fear of, oh, am I going to have enough of this? Am I going to have enough money for this or that? Or like I said, that's the biggest illusion and your biggest form of slavery. And your addictions, you're such a slave that you're addicted to your taste buds. Your taste buds are addicted to all these poisons and shit you're eating. They're bad for you, but yet you keep putting them in there in your temple when you know it's poison. And I'm still guilty of it too, people. But like I said, I don't give any of that shit fucking power. And you better be a powerful motherfucker and know it and believe it to protect yourself this way. Okay? I don't have any health issues. So, I'm 50 fucking years old almost. I don't have any fucking health issues. You don't see much gray in my hair either. And I should have a lot more considering the fucking life I've had, and the amount of torture and pain I've went through. Okay? But knowledge is gained through experience. Experience is gained by making mistakes. That's the only way it happens. So instead of disbelieving something you saw on YouTube, fucking try it for yourself. That way you're not being a fucking parrot out here and just repeating some fucking shit you heard. You actually have knowledge gained through experience. Because otherwise it's just his story. Okay? Which is his knowledge gained through his experience. And his perception of what he gained through that knowledge is going to be different than yours most of the time. So, like I said, you got to do the work, people, to get anywhere. If you sit here and just keep being miserable and thinking somebody's going to do it for you, you're going to remain in a system of slavery your entire life. You have to get off your ass and stop watching the TV. Start watching YouTube. Type in anything you want to know about. Fucking thousands of videos will come up about anything you want to know about. And then go test that and research that shit and go experiment and find out if what they're saying is true. Does it work when you do it? Is it knowledge gained through your experience? So, and like I said, check out my man. Damn, fucking brain fart right now. Master Earth Teacher at Melanation TV. The guy spits it, Like I said, I feel stupid compared to, when I watch his video. I don't feel stupid necessarily, but I feel like an adolescent, the way I put my videos together and what I see him produce. But that's just me in another reflection, okay? So it's me doing it. It's just me doing it better, than this version of me. This version of me is the fucking warrior. He don't talk. He takes action. This motherfucker don't want to fucking go to meetings and shit. This motherfucker wants to handle business. He doesn't want to talk about it anymore. And that's why my message is so hard and so harsh, and my frequency is hard for most people to fucking take. But, like I said, those who can gain knowledge, through experience, so do this water yourself, I'm telling you guys. You don't have to spend $500 fucking dollars like I did. All you need is a way to boil the water and catch the steam. That's all you're trying to do. And the 50-foot of coil, this water in this bucket right here, all this bucket is to cool this coil down, because this fucking coil has steam in it. And it doesn't matter that you see steam coming off the top of this fucking bucket. Down here, it's cold as fuck. Okay? And it doesn't matter that this is steaming out here, because the steam is hotter than that water still. Okay, water boils at 212 and we're not even boiling yet. So you know that it can still condense your steam back down. You know what I mean? So, like I said, you just need a way to, you know, do this shit yourself at home. They started providing everything for us. They took control over everything, and then they started making us work for them, you know, and then they put a price on every fucking thing. When we used to all do this in our backyards. We used to do this in the middle of the fucking desert out on the plain, you know, and we were self-sufficient. You know, we went out and shot our fucking food or grew our vegetables in the garden. You know, we had our own water well. So, like I said, you were 100% self-sufficient. But they took that all away from us now, and that's what we need to get back to. So, but, you know, like I said, people, if you don't do the research and work yourself, you can sit back and criticize everybody else like myself for how we fucking speak or what the fuck we're wearing or how we look or how we sound or how we talk, you know. I already said that a couple times, but like I said, you can always pick out something in the speaker or the master teacher that you don't like, you know, not to listen to it and discourage you from the message because of your virgin motherfucking ears. Okay? Like I said, it's time to be serious. It's time to stop being boys and girls and start being men and women. Okay? And you police officers, you guys, man, you guys are the key. You guys have no idea the key that you are. You know, you just stopping what you're doing. Now the mob can't force the slaves to do what the fuck they want because you're not out here enforcing it. Same thing with you military people. Like I said, you're being told what to do, where to go, what the fuck to eat, what time to piss shit, and everything else. And you think you're fucking free? You think you're providing a service to your country when you're just a fucking hitman for the fucking mob? Because that's all the fuck you are, is a hitman for the mob, whether you're a police officer or a fucking military personnel. You know? That's exactly what you are. They tell you jump, you say how high, sir. You know? They got you on lockdown on slavery. You know, like I said, you're in the deepest form of slavery because you're not using your own intellect and your own mind to question any of this shit. And especially once you get over there and you see what's going on and it doesn't seem to be the way they say it is, you know what I mean? But yet you still follow the program because you're still on the fucking program. Get off the program. Quit doing it their way. I do it my way, baby. Like I said, that's why I'm not afraid to throw my number out here. You guys need to call me. I could direct you to other people. You don't have to listen to me. I can give you knowledge in so many different ways and so many different people who do speak, you know, nicely and sugarcoat it for you and you know, if that's the way you like to hear it. But I'm trying to wake you up. I'm trying to shake you like that fucking BAM! That Ark of that Covenant, baby. I'm trying to shake you, that God up in you. Wake that Godhood up in you. It's you. You're it. Doing this to yourself. Because you don't know that you're it. It's that simple. You know? And when we start cooperating, that's why it's so important for us all to cooperate. Because then we stop hurting ourselves. Which is all oneness. You know? Vibrating at a different frequency. That's why it looks different to us when we see somebody doing something different. Well, they're vibrating at a slightly different frequency than you. It's still you at a lower frequency or higher frequency. So, like I said, check into all these people, you know, that you guys hear me spit about. And definitely check out Master Melanation, Master Teacher. Master of Earth teacher, because like I said, most of you probably won't get it because he just throws so much out there. But I think he throws so much out there that it gives everybody enough to think about in one video that, you know what I mean? All they have to do is start putting more thought into something they heard in that one video with all that information, and bam, they're going to take off from there, baby. But like I said, I'll get better with these videos. I just started. Like I said, I made 40 videos, you know, and each time I try to correct, you know, things like okay, when I say okay a lot, or you know, which I know I've said, you know, a lot this time, but like I said, it's knowledge gained through experience. Experience is gained by making mistakes. That's the only way it happens. Make it your fucking knowledge, baby. And go within yourself, you know. Purify this temple, you know. So, give you one more shot of the distiller. This is just 20 minutes worth of work right here. Okay, you see the level of the water there? So, it's damn near half full already. But anyways, wholeness, balance, vibrations, and love. You know, I love you all. Give me a call. 1-480-233-7779. You know, I get some people who have been making comments that they can't call, you know, because they're in Belize or they're in Bulgaria, you know. So I understand that, and that's too bad that we can't chat on the phone because, you know, those are the people I'm looking forward to because you know what? They had the balls to fucking call. They got over the fear, you know, and weren't afraid to talk to somebody that they didn't know who looked like a complete fucking maniac, you know, on his videos. Well, I don't care how I look, baby. I care about the truth. I care about this system of slavery we're all in because I got a daughter. And you parents out there should be caring as much as I do. If you truly say you love your fucking children, then why aren't you saying something about all these poisons? Why aren't you doing something about it? Yeah, lots of people are saying stuff, but they're not doing a fucking thing. You know? They're not out here making videos. They're too busy criticizing other people's videos and shit. So, like I said, we have to cooperate together. If you want to get out of this misery that we're all in, come on, let's get it together, guys. Of all colors. Like I said, you know, if you take everybody's fucking skin off, now we all look the same, don't we, motherfuckers? Every one of us looks the fucking same now. In fact, you probably wouldn't be able to tell who the fuck's who at that point. You know what I mean? So, like I said, think about this shit in another fucking way. You know, think about everything you're being told. Question every fucking thing. I'm telling you, you're being lied to on a mass scale, and you're under a mass hypnosis because these words are spells that we're under. I'm telling you guys, check into what I say. Anything that I say, you know, words are spells. Take that into fucking YouTube. Do your own research. I don't want you to fucking believe me. I want you to go out there and do your own goddamn research because you know what? Knowledge is gained through experience. Experience is gained by making mistakes. So unless you fucking quit listening to his story and make it your story, you ain't going to get no fucking place. Other than, oh yeah, it sounded good. And then, you know, you'll fade off the wave. You know what I mean? Get on another wave. You know, so. But you'll just keep going up and down, but not getting anywhere. You know? Like I said, we need to get away from this fucking money. We need to quit thinking, oh, you know, once we get enough money, we'll be able to make a change. No! Make a change here. And realize that the money's an illusion. And your energy's being extorted from you for it. In more ways than one. Like I said, if there's no loss or harm, there is no crime. So every time a police officer stops you and tries to give you a ticket when he didn't witness you create any loss or harm, meaning any personal injury or property damage, or see you trying to get somebody to sign a contract creating personal injury or property damage or some sort of fraud or militia in your contracts, then he shouldn't be talking to you other than saying, hey, how's it going? Okay? Like I said, this is a huge criminal fucking ring we're dealing with, and you're not in a fucking club. We're all not. We're just a bunch of silly human slaves while all these motherfuckers are getting their dick sucked, eating fucking caviar while they're floating around on their fucking yachts. And you're fucking paying for it. You're being a silly human slave. You get to maybe fucking... These people go somewhere every fucking week to go do something. You know? Something extraordinary. You know what I mean? Not just go to the movies or go out Friday night to dinner because it's Friday night and it's slave payday. So we got a day of freedom. We got all our fucking money in that day, so we feel fucking rich. You know? Like I said, get off this fucking illusion, people. We need to cooperate. That's all we need to do is cooperate. Cooperate. That means work together. Help each other. It's a cooperation. Meaning all of us are working together to benefit the whole. So, like I said, I love you all. That's why I make these videos. That's why I don't have a problem putting my face out there with my name and my, well, it's not my real name, but it ain't hard to find me. But that's my character I utilize right now because, you know, I saw something in that character when I saw that character, and I just, like I said, I've been rolling with that for 15 fucking years now as Rick James, bitch. So, I was that before anybody started saying this shit other than Dave Chappelle. You know, because that's where I got it from. And I saw that, I thought it was some funny shit, but, you know, they get us to laugh at all this shit. You know, all these serious situations, they get you laughing about them, you know, and it takes the seriousness out of it, you know what I mean? So you think it's not real. It gives you the illusion that it's not real. Anyways, I'm going to cut it short because I know your guys' attention span is short. I love you all. Wholeness, balance, and vibrations. Give me a call, people. Stop being afraid. Get over the fear. Call Rick James. Underdog is here, baby. And that's God backwards. I love you all.